Hello and welcome to Psychic Moon Tarot reading. So today I'm here to do a pick a crystal reading to find out what is it that you can expect within the first 3 months of the upcoming new year, that is 2024. So how are the first 3 months of the new year 2024 going to look like for you? You can take your time, pause the video, take a few deep breaths to connect with your intuition, to connect with your third eye chakra, to connect with your higher consciousness, to see which is the crystal that calls to you first. Okay, so to guide you on the crystals that I have here in front of you, this is a black obsidian raw form crystal. Okay, so this right here is a black obsidian, pile number 1. Pile number 2 is a raw cluster of apophyllite. This is apophyllite for you. And pile number 3 is an amethyst cluster. Okay, so this is an amethyst cluster for you, pile number 3. So pile number 1, pile number 2 and pile number 3. For those of you who are having a difficult time choosing your crystal, I'll have 3 options for you to choose from. 3 options from this oracle card deck. So if you want to select through pictures, you can select. Okay, so let's have a card for pile number 1, please. So pile number 1. Let's have a card for pile number 2, please. This is pile number 2. And last card for pile number 3, please. Okay. So we have our 3 piles right here. Let me show you the piles. Pile number 1 is the squirrel and chestnut. It says preparation. Pile number 2, it says the sheep and blackberry, devotion. And pile number 3 is the hound and pear, loyalty. Okay, so these are the 3 piles for you to take your time and see which is the pile that calls to you. So pile number 1, whoever have chosen this gorgeous black obsidian rock and squirrel and chestnut, preparation. Interesting. So right from this card, I see that you have been working really hard on something and very secretively. Okay, so the squirrel generally, collects all these nuts before winter arrives, and they hide it and bury it in holes so that they can keep them away from their predators and other mates, like other squirrels, from getting to it. So they hide their food, they put a lot of hard work in collecting these small nuts from around them, and they hide it in holes and burrows under the ground. So I see that you have been doing the similar energy applies to you as well. You've been hiding yourself and working on something very secretively. You haven't really disclosed to a lot of people on what you're working on, and what you're working on is very, very close to your heart. It is it's very important to you, basically. Okay, and you're preparing very, very hard for this. So that's the overall energy, the current energy that I see for you, pile number one. And black obsidian is a crystal that it's a tektite, actually. It's not a crystal, really. Um, it has very strong grounding qualities. Okay, so if you have been diligently working on something, you are extremely grounded. You have a very strong goal in your mind, and that's the energy that I get from you. So let's move ahead to your reading in detail. I'll place this here so that you can see this. And the deck that I'm going to use today for you is the Runic Tarot. Okay, so let's begin your reading. Sorry. So let's begin your reading, pile number one. What's coming ahead in the next 3 months? First 3 months of 2024, how does it look like? How does the first 3 months of 2024 look like for you? Seven of Swords. Yeah, you have been hiding and working on something. As I noticed earlier, you're actually planning something very secretively. Okay? You're planning something very secretively, pile number one. The Hermit is also confirming this, that you are working on this alone. It's not a group work. You are fighting. You're basically working on something alone. And this is regarding a meticulous planning or something against a group of people. Okay? So it's you versus a bunch of people who don't have your best interest. Pile number one. I see you're also very, very spiritual, and you are very much aligned with your higher conscious state. You're probably an introvert personality, and people are constantly wondering on what you are working on. Okay? Okay, I see a lot of psychic attack on you. It's like what you're working on against these bunch of people. And I told you that this bunch of people don't have your best interest, pile number one. So sorry to say that. There might be people who are jealous of you, who throw negativity on you, who throw psychic attack on you. Probably some of you could also be, affected by black magic or any kind of negative energy work here. Okay, so I see that you are fighting it all out alone. You're fighting it out alone, pile number one. Sorry, I keep hitting the tripod. Okay. So what is it that you can expect next? What is it reaping you? What results are you reaping? Nine of Pentacles. You are shielded, for sure. No matter how many people are against you, how many people are throwing negativity on you, how many people you are fighting to save your back, you are protected, you are guided, your spirit guides, your animal spirit guides, your angel, guardian angels, you are safe and secure. Can you see the number of shields that you have around you? Pile number 1. You are protected like as serenely as possible. Look at this picture. This is beautiful. Your spirit guides, your animal spirit guides, your angels, your entire spirit team is with you. You may look alone in the physical realm, but in the spiritual realm, you are strongly, strongly protected. Okay, no one can touch you. And this is because you are putting all the effort, and they notice it. Your spirit team, your guardian angels love to help you when they see that you yourself are putting so much of effort. If you're just relying on them and not doing what you need to do, they would just be reluctant to help you, because they want to push you. They want you to take the first step. They want to take you to take authority of your life. They want you to take charge of your situation. Six of Swords. Six of Pentacles. I see they are motivating you, they are pushing you to maintain that positive energy that you have around you. And they are giving that motivation, that, vigor to fight this battle. Your spirit team is building your momentum, is building your trust, is building your faith that you can win this. No matter how many people are against you, no matter what is working against you, no matter how much negativity you're surrounded by, you are going to crack through this with shining light. Okay? You can see the clouds and the sun rays bursting through the dark clouds. You will find your way. I see the Vegvesir symbol, and that is a Nordic compass, which has been a very, very potent symbol of magic and wayfinding. It is used as a wayfinding symbol, okay, since many, many thousands of years by the Vikings. And I see that no matter how complicated your situation looks like, no matter how complicated this battle looks like, you will find your way through this, because your spirit guides are showing you the way out. Beautiful energy for you, pile number 3, in the first 3 months of 2024. Your hard work is going to reap results for sure. What's the outcome of all this? King of Cups. Two of Cups. Judgment. Do I need to explain this? This is extremely positive. Whatever it is, the consequence of all this tough time that you're going through, pile number 1, is going to lead you to your heart's desire. Like whatever you wished, whatever is going to uh, feed your soul, whatever is going to feed your emotional well being is yours. Okay, if you're fighting a battle regarding a relationship, if you have been fighting a situation where you have a lot of psychic attack on your relationship and you are facing troubles because of that, your hard work, your persistence, and everything will reap results in a way that you will get your person back. You will get your relationship renewed. Okay, you will start afresh. I see that your relationship will survive the test of time, will survive all the negativity that you've been through, and you'll start afresh with your person. For most of you, this is a marriage situation. You probably are married, already married to this person, and you're going through some kind of a negative influence because of a third party interference or something. And because of your persistence and the fight that you've put on, you will be rewarded with your heart's desire. Okay, pile number 1. So that's the reading for you. I hope this was helpful. Let me know in the comment section if this resonated, and I'll move on to pile number 2. Okay, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't. I see that a lot of you are viewing but you haven't subscribed yet. Please subscribe. This will help me stay motivated. It's all free. There's no charge involved. You don't have to pay for anything. I'm doing these readings for you so that Spirit can help you in receiving guidance that you are worth. Okay? So I'll see you next time in some other reading. Till then, take care. Goodbye. So let's move on to pile number 2, which is this apophyllite and the sheep and blackberry. So this is your pile, the sheep and blackberry. I see that pile number 2, you are someone who is very naive and very soft natured and very, very gentle. Okay, I get a very gentle vibe from you. You are someone who needs to be protected. You are someone who needs to be looked after. You are someone who wants that assurance from a loved one that you are cared for, you are loved, you are, you are valuable. Okay, you need that constant validation from your loved ones. The sheep and the blackberry here tells me that like the sheep can't survive on its own. They need to be looked after by a shepherd. They love to be in herds. They can't survive alone. Okay, and blackberry is known for protection. Okay, blackberries are very, very strong, potent, protective energy in magic. Blackberries are used to do defensive magic, where you are trying to protect someone, trying to stay away from evil, negative spirits. So blackberry and sheep, the combination tells me that you need that strength from a loved one, from someone who cares, to make you feel stronger. So pile number 2, very, very beautiful energy. I hope this reading resonates with you. Let's find out pile number 2 for you. What's that you can expect in the next 3 months, the first 3 months of 2024. So for you, I'm using the Druidcraft Tarot deck. Let's find out first 3 months of 2024 for pile number 2. First 3 months. First 3 months of 2024 for pile number 2. 3 of Pentacles, yeah. You're working in a team, or for some of you, you're heading a team. Okay? Seven of Cups. I see that although you are working very hard, you have a feeling of not having uh, enough appreciation for what you do. Okay? You wish that you had more. Probably that's because I see that you excel in your work, pile number 2, but somehow I feel that you have that perception because a lot of you praise your work behind you. Okay, they don't say it up front, and that's why you don't know how good you are at your work, how good you are at what you do, and you constantly wish that you had more appreciation for your work. It could be in work or in relationship or um, your love life, anything. You do a lot, and your significant other enjoys it. They love it, but they don't express it verbally, and that puts you in yeah. For a lot of you, this is a love situation. So you do, like, basically the amount of effort that you're putting in your love life is giving you a situation, is giving you a feeling of dissatisfaction because you're not getting the reciprocation from the other person, and you need that. Okay, you remember I told you in the beginning, like the sheep, you need that validation from your loved one. You need that the vocal communication of validating that they love you, they appreciate what you do. And since they don't do it, you feel sad, you feel confused, you don't know where you're going, you don't know how your relationship will survive, or like how does it make you feel. You're not very sure of your relationship because of that. Okay, so let's see more. Nine of Wands and Ten of Wands. And this feeling is, draining you out. It's like, I'm doing so much, and the other person doesn't even doesn't even acknowledge, doesn't even say thank you, doesn't even praise me for it. And you feel like you're doing so much, and it is all getting to waste. But that's not the case. This person admires you, this person adores you, this person, silently. For example, in this picture, I hope you can see this, how this person is dedicatedly working on a sculpture, and 3 people are astoundingly looking at him. Like, how is this person so flawless? They could choose to just go right there and appreciate his work, but they didn't. Where is it heading? First 3 months. Pile number 2. 2 of Wands. Ace of Swords. I see that you are realizing something. You're trying to look at it from a different perspective, and you're getting some kind of clarity on it. What is it? What is that clarity that you're looking at? Let me pick up another deck. What is... you're choosing another path. With 2 of Wands, I see that you're choosing another path. Pile number 2. What are you choosing? And whatever you're choosing is the right thing to do. What are you choosing, pile number 2, in this situation? You're choosing to not be, so occupied with these limiting thoughts. You're choosing to free yourself from that. You're choosing to cut those thoughts, that negative thought pattern that is making you feel drained out. And that's a very, very happy, a very, very strong, positive decision that you have made. In the next 3 months, I see you doing this. Yeah, the Judgment. And that is going to, create that happiness and healing in your relationship. Probably you were, distancing yourself in this relationship because you were building this story of not getting enough validation from the other person. And these thought these thought patterns were slowly pulling you apart from your loved one, which is not healthy. And you realize that at the nick of the time, in the next 3 months, I see you cutting yourself, choosing. You're taking power and choosing a way out from this situation. If it's not under your control of how the other person reacts or how the other person acknowledges to their feelings or how the other person says thank you or there basically you realize that you don't have control on how someone else is going to express their love for you. That's them. You leave it to them. Don't have unrealistic expectations from someone else that they will uh that they will act in a way that you will in a certain situation. You are you, they are them, and you realize that, you know that. You choose a path where you decide to cut yourself from these limiting thoughts and patterns which is affecting your relationship. Okay, you realize that if you go on and on with this is only going to lead into disaster. And this is a breakthrough that you're going to achieve in the next 3 months. The first 3 months of this year, you will promise yourself that you are not going to look at what the other person is saying, what the other person is doing to acknowledge their love, and you are only going to focus on what you do best. Keep doing what you do best. The validation, the acknowledgement, all that will follow on its own time and its own way. Don't put a pressure on yourself or someone else to behave in a certain way or to express love in a certain way. And this breakthrough is going to renew your relationship. Okay, this is going to be a turning point in your relationship. So that is your overall reading for pile number 3. I hope this was helpful. Let me know in the comment section if it was. I would be really happy to read your comments and see what resonates. If you haven't followed me on YouTube yet, please quickly do hit the subscribe button and also the bell button so that you don't miss out on these beautiful readings that I do for you for free, okay? And if you want a personal reading, please reach out to me through my Etsy shop or my Swiggy mini shop or my website, and I'll be happy to guide you on your personal situation, okay? Let's move on to pile number 3 for now. Hello, pile number 3. So what you chose is the Hound and Peer. It says loyalty, and this is the crystal is the amethyst. Okay, so let's put your card right here so that you can see it. So the Hound is a very, very faithful animal, as all of you know. There is a very old folk story where the hound protects a baby and kills a snake and like the owners find out that the owners had left the baby with the hound, and when they returned they saw blood on the hound's mouth. They thought that the hound killed the baby or harmed the baby, and immediately, without a second thought, they killed the hound. Later, when they entered the room, they found out their baby was safe, and there is a dead snake lying next to it. And they broke into tears to find out that they realized that the hound was so loyal. He fought with the snake and killed the snake just to protect the baby. Okay, and that's the story. And the hound is extremely loyal and faithful to its master. And also the fruit pear is sweet, and it's given as a gift since folk times, and since very old since very old times. A pear is a gift of sweet friendship, but it is very delicate. Like if you have seen a pear, it's very delicate and very soft, like a soft press will dent the fruit. So loyalty is such that it is so delicate and fragile. The friendship, loyalty, and these are extremely delicate things in life, and you are supposed to handle it with extreme care and love. Okay, so that's the energy for you, pile number 3. Very beautiful, and the amethyst with it is telling me that you are someone who is very calm, soft, gentle, and a very loyal person. Okay, so let's move on to your reading, pile number 3. What is the energy around you for the next 3 months, for the first 3 months of 2023? What is the energy around you for the first 3 months of 2024? Sorry, did I say 2023? 6 of Pentacles. As I said, you are a very kind and generous person. I see you giving away. You're starting the year by giving some kind of donations to the less fortunate. Okay, that's a very beautiful way to start your year, pile number 3. I see you're giving away your wealth. You're not giving away your wealth, but you are sharing your wealth with the less fortunate, for people who need it, people who don't have the basic things in life, and you're also being rewarded by the universe for doing this. Okay, you're starting the year with a very beautiful energy of sharing your wealth, and since you do that, since you've done that, the universe is going to bless you. A sign that some kind of a blessing is coming your way is if you notice honeybees around you. I see a strong message from honeybees around you that something nice, something sweet is going to approach you very soon. Pile number 3. Page of Wands. You're motivated and you're looking at starting something new. Okay. For not all of you, for some of you, I see that for some of you who are starting a new business, you're starting by clearing the energy by giving donations and filling, receiving blessings from the universe and the Lord and the divine, in the hope of starting something that is very positive and optimistic for you. It's a new source of income for you. Most of you, you're starting a new source of income. It could be a new business, or it could be a new job situation. Okay, Seven of Swords. Theft. This card is normally for theft or something hidden from you. Let's find out more. What is it regarding? How is it related to pile number 3? King of Pentacles. Knight of Cups. Okay. I see this theft energy has nothing to do with theft. Please don't be scared. It is about hiding your ideas, okay? It's about hiding your plans. It's about hiding your goals. You're starting on a new journey. You're starting on a new financial journey. You're starting, if you're starting a business, or you're starting a new class, or you are any kind of new beginning that you are making. Please do not disclose everything at once. Okay? Please do not disclose everything at once. You are guided to keep a lot of it a secret. You're guided to keep your finances a secret, to keep your also importantly, very important, I missed out on this. If you are doing donations, make sure you're hiding it. Make sure you're not doing it in the open. You're not getting publicity out of it. You are not showing it off to people. You are donating secretively. Even better if the people receiving it do not know who you are. Okay? It's like you have to make yourself invisible and donate. You have to donate anonymously. You have to do this charity anonymously. Very important. This is linked to this. Okay, let's find out a little more. This is the first 3 months energy. You're starting a new business. You're starting a new financial situation. Your finances are getting renewed, and you're extremely blessed materialistically, provided that you do charity and donations anonymously. Pile number 1. Beautiful. Yeah, again, 7 of Swords is very, very important. If you are working with a partner, make sure you do not let them know too about this donation. Okay? This is your karma. No one is attached to this act of charity, to this act of donation that you're going to go do. You are guided to keep it hidden from either 2 people who are your partners or 1 person. It is basically telling you, Spirit is basically telling you to hide this idea of donation from your partners. Very, very important message for you. Pile number 3. Yeah. New source of income coming through for you. You are heading on a direction that you've never ever explored. Okay, pile number 3. Since this is a card of loyalty, I know this is difficult for you to hide such important things from your partner. But here I see that you will not be supported if you do so. If you choose to tell this to your partner and donate and give it away, whatever you're giving away. This is going to backfire you. So you are advised to do this giving away of things in a very secretive way. And this is the major most important guidance for you in the next 3 months, because you are a very loyal person. It's very difficult for you to hide things from your loved ones. I understand your situation, pile number 3, but it is crucial that you do not let your loved ones know about your charity. Okay, so that's the energy for you. That's the guidance for you that's coming up for you for pile number 3 in the next 3 months, first 3 months of January. I hope this resonates, and let me know in the comment section how it resonated with you. I'll see you next time in some other reading. Till then, take care. Bye bye.